Welcome back to another episode. I'm up in the Adirondacks chasing brook trout. Stay tuned, you're not going to want to miss this one. Alright, starting this trip out in the pitch dark. I got the boat geared up. I still got to put my bedroll out because I'm not leaving till first thing in the morning. I'm camping in the parking lot, going brook trout fishing on my birthday tomorrow. Come along for the adventure. Okay, a little overview of how I got the boat set up for this little excursion here. I got a little 12-foot Radisson. Kayak paddle clamped in up here at the top with a couple of them clips you get at the Home Depot, a couple fishing rods, a couple camera mounts. If you don't have yourself any of these yet, these I just call them bread ties, but they're like gear ties or something. This brand from Night Eyes with these ridges is like the best going. Tie everything right in here. Little homemade seat going on, got a net right there. This in a backpack is what's coming in with me in the morning. So I gotta go back because I forgot the worms. I don't need you. I'll be right back. Okay. Back at it. Good morning. On the trail to the brook trout pond. Oh, I see water. Sweet. Excuse me, fire pit. Right down to the water. Jeez, there's a cliff right there. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna go down there with this boat on my shoulders. Let's back up and go over here. Let's go this way. Oh yeah, this is a little better. Good morning. Made it down to the lake. Got the boat all rigged up. Just been enjoying that beautiful scenery back there. Can't wait to get through that little cut and see what's on the other side of that. It's been amazing down here. Been down here probably, I don't know, 15 minutes or something. So yeah, let's get going. Let me show you the boat real quick though. So 12-foot Radisson. GCI seat, little homemade foam deal there for the bottom. Conjured this up last night, laying in the back of the truck because I couldn't sleep. A couple of them gear ties because there's a screw down there holding the sponson deal in. And I'm telling you, these things grip onto everything. It's going to make this work just great, just like oars. Be perfect. The middle clips again, oar locks, essentially. Camera mount, backpack, worms. Yes, I got a cup holder. Of course I do. That's my little luxury item. My ring gear's way up there. I got to get that where it's accessible in case it starts raining. So, and my boat shoes. So there it is, little fishing machine. All right, enough thinking around. Let's go. See how this is gonna work. Oh boy. And down. Perfect. Oh, it's comfy. Nice. See if this works. Smooth operator. There will be no land speed records made, I'll tell you that. but it's gonna work for what I'm gonna do. So on this rod, I got a gold and silver wobbler, 18 inches of line to a wormy. And just give it a cast. Drag's good. Set this one right here somehow. Something like that. And then this one has got the old trusty red and silver on. They're both size number 3 wobblers. Jeez, there's a fish on this one, Ben. Pick it up and there's a fish on it. What the? No way, dude. And it's even a trout. Get out of town. We didn't have the net out or nothing. Oh my gosh. Bro. No way, man. No way. No kidding. Happy birthday. So cool. They're not even ready yet. Heck yeah. Little birthday brook trout. Hang on, buddy. You're coming home with me. We're going to have brookies for dinner. And you swallowed the hook. Well, that was pretty sweet. Got a brookie on the stringer. I need a rock in front of my boat before I go any further. I'm gonna go right over this little creek mouth and get one. Jesus. Oh. Fish on, baby. Fish on. Oh yeah, fish on. Fish on. Aggressive little bugger. Oh, he's a tiny guy. Holy smokes. Oh my goodness, cute little dude. Let me show him to you. Hang on, buddy. That cute little brookie. Might be able to let him go. Oh no, he's already bleeding. Yes, sir. Keeping trout today. We're gonna have some nice little trout dinner. Okay, so I just saw trout rise right the other side of that lily pad line. So what I got rigged up, cast and bubble with I don't know, a little buggy looking grub thing here. I'm not even sure what it is. Cast and bubble, so you can use the fly on your spinning rod. This thing works. Those little tabs in there keep that center little post there from falling through, and then you stick your line in through the top there. Here, I'll just redo it for you. It's pretty simple. Sometimes you gotta wiggle it around just a little bit, get it to come out of there. Oh, then you can adjust. I guess I'm gonna leave maybe, I don't know, 14 inches maybe, 12, 14 inches line. Push that through. This is 8-pound fluorocarbon, by the way, so that's the way that works. You can just tie it quickly like overhand knot deal, surgeon's knot, and then clip it on and cast it out there. See what happens. Take that little rascal off of there, put this little rascal right on here. You probably should just put this right on your spinning rod, but I don't want to tie on so much. And it's only been like 10 minutes since they saw that, but see what happens. I don't know enough about the aquatic life to know what kind of fly to tie on. I've had this work before though. It was a long time ago. Up on Stillwater Reservoir. I was with a buddy of mine. We were in a canoe. So I get close to dark. A whole bunch of fish started rising just all over the place. Splashing, making all kinds of commotion. I don't even know what kind of fly I tied on. Just a fly. And I think I caught 2 smallmouth bass. Oh. Well, that must not be the right kind of fly. That's it. Sweet. Alright. Let's see, I want this rod out this side. This rod out this side. Alright, I'm going to turn this off for a little bit just to conserve some battery life while it's raining. Holy cow, is it nice out. Everyone's definition of nice out is different. Okay, well, since we're just drifting, I got a nice little tailwind going here. It's like perfect. Got like another 150 yards to go. Let's talk about like what it takes to do something like this. The gear I got, what I'm running, sometimes how crazy and creative I get. So this is like an 11-foot Radisson, 12-foot Radisson. They weigh like between 35 and 40 pounds maybe. You can find these all over Facebook Marketplace up here in New York. I'm sure many other places. They're fairly affordable. They come, I think this is the smallest model. Let's say 12, maybe like 13, 14, and 15. I don't know, something in there. Wider. They come with square sterns. They're pretty nice. I made the seat out of some foam. Whoop. And a GCI like canoe seat that straps on. Kayak paddle. This is a Bending Branches Whisper. I forget how many centimeters. It's the longest centimeters. What else? I got just a backpack from LA Police Gear. Probably like a 40 to 50 liter bag. A couple fishing rods, nothing special. There's another fisherman over there. It's just a loon. And then you got to be just crazy enough to do it. I slept in my truck last night. Let's see. Improvements on the truck cap. I need to insulate the top of that because like big huge raindrops sound like somebody's throwing golf balls at the top of that thing. Boom! Wake me up. Didn't sleep real good. I ended up getting out of the back and crawling in the passenger seat of the truck. That really wasn't any better. But so yeah, you can sleep in your truck. You can bring a little tent. You know, go to Walmart, start out and get a nice. They say they call them a 4-man tent, right? You see, they run in the diagram. It sleeps like 4 people, so you got to just kind of do a slight calculation on how much gear you got versus people and size that accordingly. So yeah, just a little tent. You know, I started out in a tent, and then I heard all this the hammock craze was started going on, and then I heard somebody say that once you sleep in a hammock, you'll never want to sleep in a tent again. And I would say that that is like, I don't know, 75% true, 60% of the time. Tents still definitely come in handy. Well, the other thing too is you just got to be kind of crazy enough to want to sit in a boat for hours on end and get a sore back. You don't need much. You got to be brave. You got to go out and send it. It might rain on you. Just be prepared. What else? What else am I missing? Anything else? Anything else? Got any questions? Leave them in the comments. I am happy to answer. I sure as heck don't know everything. This is just my experience. I pretty much just go out and wing it, you know, conjure up a crazy idea and You know, think it through. Think it right through. Tell somebody what you're doing. Don't just go off on your own. You know, just shoot somebody a call. Say, hey, I'm going to just text you when I'm back. You know, this is where I'm going. And then you just come on out here and enjoy the outdoors. Wow, that loon just like stood up and fanned its feathers on the water. That was cool. Cool. Thanks for listening. Like I said, if you got any questions, just let me know. Just had a bite. Oh, there he is right there. Fish on. Real. Fish on, baby. Fish on. Fish on. Oh, man. Is it a big one? Better one. Oh, man. Oh, heck yeah. Gotta get the net. Oh, man, that's a nice one. A real nice one. Hey, buddy. Oh, nice. Stick saving, a good one. Holy smokes. Holy smokes. Super cool. Oh my goodness gracious. What do I love catching brook trout? What do we even got here? It looks like a male. It's all colored up. Holy cow. Come here, dude. Oh my goodness gracious. Beautiful. Wait till you see this thing. Oh man. Look at those fins, huh? Okay, well, I don't think he was going to make it anyways, so joined the stringer with the rest of them. And get turned around and do that again. That was pretty cool. That was a nice trout. That was beautiful, beautiful little male. Okay, back to relaxing. I don't have that much coffee left. Oh, one more thing I forgot to mention about like this whole camping setup, I guess, camping, canoeing deal. You saw in the little morning montage that little, I don't think it's, I guess it's just a butane. Yeah, it's butane cylinder. Those, maybe they're 10 ounces. I got that stove right there at Walmart. Love that little thing. If I remember, when I get back, I'll show you the tote that I keep it in. I think it's a Plano Sportsman's tote, like this. There's a smaller one, just about this wide. I'll do a quick rundown when I get back. Just bird's eye view of what's in there. I can't think of anything else, so I'm gonna start picking these rods up. Okay, all picked up. I'm gonna just take a nice little paddle back to the launch. All right, who am I kidding? I got to troll across it. It's only a couple 100 yards. We're not done yet. Fish on. Oh man. Oh baby. Oh man, feels like a good one. Whoa. Jeepers. Man. Just go to set the paddle down for a second. Ooh. Hang on, little dude. Yeah, here, guys, you're ready. About the same size as the rest of them. Fumblerooski. Come on. Oh. Come on. There it is. Another beautiful brook trout. Holy smokes, man. looks like it's hooked right in the corner of the jaw. So it's gonna go right back in the water, I think. Just a fine specimen for this time of year. Okay, well, I'm gonna get the boat unloaded, packed her up, geared up, kind of, ready for transport. Up the hill I go, back to the truck. So, fishing's done. That was wicked fun. Thanks for coming along. I'll see you on the trail, and I'm gonna get back to the truck. I gotta point out that tote, so don't let me forget. Like you can tell me through the phone, I'll probably forget. I don't know, maybe I won't. Alright, here's a trick you can do. You don't want to put your boat all the way down. You find a couple of trees, just like this here, and you just wedge it in there. Boom. Paddle came loose. Alright, if I'm being honest, I don't like this boat. This is actually the first time I've ever used it. Sure, it's comfy, right? It's fairly comfortable sitting back there. You can put 2 people in this boat, no problem. If you're like fishing out of your camp, or even if you could drive to a spot, like I said, you could drive to a lot of spots. Me personally, I'm gonna go for a lighter boat in the spring. Oh man, jeepers, why do you bring so much stuff every time? Okay, yep, see how easy that was, right? Ooh. Got the tree wedged up in there. And you get you wedged up in here. Yep, there you go. Ooh, watch out, look out. And then you're off and running again, without having to pick it all the way up after you had set it all the way down. Oh, and just like that, lickety split, back of the truck. Almost forgot. But this little tote deal I was talking about earlier, Plano, I think they call it a sportsman tote, got it a long time ago. But let me set this thing up here for a second. It's got a nice recessed lid, pretty stout. You can stand on the thing. There's all the accoutrement. Some jerky. I'm gonna need that. This is that little wind block thing, the fold out wind block. Coleman little butane stove. Gotta have one. Pretty handy. Whole bunch of Ziploc bags, paper plates, spork, a little spoon, another wooden fork, little fillet knife, dishwashing kit, tin foil, big old pile of rope, flipper. What else is in here? Look at that, a couple more flippers and a tongue. Buck seasoning. Oh, I got a towel in here, a little microfiber towel, 2 foot by 4 foot deal. Here's this other cook stove. This one, solo stove makes this guy. Oh, there's that sponge. Oh, instant coffee. Avocado oil, I think. This is a real nice pot, actually, for sure. This has got a little notch, so it stands up in there. That's got like a little tension to it with a little divot there. Works fantastic. Poof, right in the fire. All for all your cooking needs. for all your campfire cooking needs. This is it right here. This is all the setup in daylight. The only thing I don't have that I usually do when I camp out of my truck is I have like an 8 foot by 8 foot easy up Harbor Freight deal, and I put it so it goes over behind this part of the cap, and all the water sheds off because water comes right down in here and drips like crazy. Get the whole thing soaking wet. So yeah, with the easy up on there, it's wicked nice. I can strap it to the roof rack up there, and I've put sides on it before, you know, a side and a front, whichever way the wind's blowing, wherever you need, you know. It can be a pretty fun way to camp if you got a cap on your truck. Sweet. Okay, all loaded up, ready to go. Looks like it's gonna get nice out, be a nice drive. So, all right, thanks for watching. Redbeard signing out from the Brook Trout Woods.